Hey guys, I'm out here with this 1978 Chevy C10 truck that goes by the name of Billy James. Day 2 of being here at this house. So I'm trying to learn this truck, and it's been really cold. I guess it's about 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon now, and it's finally just getting up to where you can come out here. I live in East Tennessee, and if you have ever lived in East Tennessee, you'll know that the weather changes at the drop of a hat. One day you'll have on shorts and t-shirt, and the next day you'll have on a winter coat and jeans or whatever you wear, mostly in the winter. I wear overalls most of the time. But anyway, I'm trying to learn this truck, getting back on this. I think next week is supposed to be in the 70s. I think, if you can believe the weather person. That's what he said. She said, or he said. I forgot who said it, but one of them did. Anyway, so I'm hoping to do a little bit more on this truck, but I promised you yesterday, in yesterday's video, if you watched it, if you have not, go back a day or two and you'll see the video on this truck coming home. And I've had this truck, I'm going to say a year and a half, 2 years. It was a junk truck. And I kind of misspoke a little bit when I said it took 2 trucks to make this truck. I was wrong. It took 4 trucks to make this truck. And I'll explain why. The engine and transmission come out of a 78 four-wheel drive truck that had been sitting for the longest time, years and years. I had the truck for years, and I just bought it for the motor and transmission. I never heard it run. I bought it from a friend of mine. The four-wheel drive truck, had this motor and transmission in it, and he said it run good. And he's one of those kind of guys, a real good friend. I used to work with him, and when he said something, to me it was like the gospel. You could bank on it. Is what I'm trying to say. And I think it's going to be a good motor. It just needs to be run. Like I said, it's been sitting for a long time, so it's got to work a few bugs out here and there. I think the carburetor needs a little bit more work done to it, I think. And if not, I'm just going to buy a new carburetor and put on it. And I might wind up getting some work done on the motor. I'm not sure. This is all new to me. So, and I'm not a mechanic, so keep that in mind whenever you hear me in a video. I'm all the time talking about, a lot of times anyway, I'm not a mechanic, and I'm definitely not. So, the reason I had the hood up, still has the jack. I took the battery out because we cranked on it so much. I just want to it's cold weather. I just want to make sure, it had a good charge. It's been sitting, and I just want to make sure that if it did quit or something, I had plenty of battery to charge it. So, I'm going to keep that up. I'm going to put some WD on there. I've done that once already at Tim Dixon's at Gas X Chop Shop, but I need to do it again. That's why these hoods are prone to cracking. And I'll show you. The reason I use this hood is because it's white. This came off of I was at K&K Junkyard in Madisonville, Tennessee. If you're not familiar with my videos, I bought 2 square body hoods. This was one of them. This one was white. The other one was green, and I bought both of them because they were pretty straight. And I went with this one. I asked Tim Dixon at Gas X Chop Shop. He's on Facebook, Gas X Chop Shop. Which one would he use? He said I'd use the white one. So that's what we put on it. So there's, getting back to what I was trying to tell you, the motor and transmission, that came out of one truck. This hood actually came off a truck that K&K was using around the yard. They had the junkyard. The yard is what I'm saying. And they took the hood off and sold me the hood off that truck. And it was a running truck. They was going to get parts just in the yard, not getting out on the highway or nothing. And golly, that just kind of touched my heart, to be honest with you. But anyway, I got that. The door, the door, the fenders, and seemed like there might have been something else, were put on this truck from a long bed Chevy truck that I found in another county, that just happened to be for sale, that somebody told me about it or something. Anyway, I run over there real quick. It happened to be white, just the same color as this truck was born. And it's, it worked out great. He had both doors, but I couldn't afford to buy the other door, the driver's side door. So the passenger side was the worst one. So I got it and both fenders. So got that. And then, of course, the wrecked 78 Chevy truck. It was a custom deluxe. We bought the whole wrecked truck. If you've kept up with my channel, you know what I'm talking about. If not, go back to my video history. Just type in C10 truck Billy James or whatever, and it'll bring it up and you can see the wrecked truck. I'm trying to get a video made. My wife and I are showing you the progression on this truck. A lot of things I have forgotten about that has been done to this truck because it's been so long in the making. Tim Dixon put new cab corners, rockers, floor bracing, floor pans, all new disc brakes, all new brakes, everything on this truck. New exhaust. It adds up. But anyway, it took 4 trucks. I said 2 yesterday or the other day. It took 4 trucks to make this one. So I was going to show you this. I know this door's unlocked. Also the wrecked truck, the wrecked C10 truck, it donated the seat and the carpet and the dash pad here for it. I have a lot of things I'd like to do to this truck, but honestly it's just the wrong time of year. And like I said, winter's coming on. I can't really do a whole lot this time of year, so I'm going to have to probably wait a little while longer, a few more months, before I can light in on this one. I have plans of painting the rocker white, and I'm not sure about that. I might just put some Penetrol on it or something. I'm not really sure, but I know one thing. This truck needs to be washed really bad. Okay, I told you in the last video too, I was going to tell you the story about this, the name Billy James. I didn't actually name the truck Billy James. I think Tim or Corey or somebody at Gas Axe Chop Shop did, because the man that used to own this truck, Billy James, he is an actual, it's not a made-up name is what I'm trying to say. It's an actual person's name that they know. And this truck, I'm trying to say this in a nice way. This truck used to outrun the cops. Not in the county I live in, just a county near us. The man's name's Billy James, and this was his truck, and he had a hot rod motor in this truck at one time. Of course, I bought it without motor and transmission and everything. It was basically a parts truck. If at best, it's clapped out. So Billy James owned this truck. He had a hot rod motor in it, and he would outrun the cops, the county police, and I guess the city too. I guess he's mostly in the county. I've never met the man. I'm sure he's a nice guy. I've never met him. Don't know him. I wouldn't know him if he walked up on here on the driveway to talk to me. I wouldn't know who it was, but he would outrun the cops in this truck. And it's not because the truck was that fast, even though it had a souped up motor in it. He was just an excellent driver. He used to drive race cars, and I know I've probably told y'all this before. Billy James, the man, he knows Dale Earnhardt Jr., and they were friends. I don't know if they still are. I don't know. I'm just telling you the story that people in that county know who he is. And it's kind of got a little bit of history to it. We got to where we was calling it Billy James the Outlaw Truck, because this guy Billy James, when he drove this truck, if somebody was after him, I know firsthand from a policeman that he would, he'd jump ditches, run out in the field, whatever, and just to get away from them. And that explained a lot of the dings, dents, you know, rust and all this other stuff. I'm assuming a whole bunch of it. He was an excellent driver and evidently was not scared to take a chance and outrun the cops. I mean, run through fields, run through cornfields, just whatever, just to get away from them. And the policeman that told me this said a lot of times he would get away. So, you know, I guess what I'm trying to say, that this truck's kind of like been through the ringer. And that's the name, Billy James. Sometimes, you know, people say Billy James the outlaw truck, but just because it used to outrun the police whenever the time came to start running. But anyway, it is what it is, and I'm glad to have it. Once again, I want to tell you, in the upcoming videos, one of my wife's working on it. We just got done working like 2 hours on this one video, and you know, it's probably not going to be much, but it's the best we can do. But anyway, I'm going to try to explain all the things that's been done to this truck. But it's kind of interesting to watch the progression, and a lot of it, like I said, I make videos a lot of times because I can go back and watch them and see what has been done and what hasn't. So as far as the motor and transmission, I mean, it goes into gear and it runs, but I'm not really sure. I haven't drove it, you know, just you've seen me drive it up the street just a minute, and you know, it died, but the choke was hung up on the closed on the carburetor, and it, you know, it killed it. So, but anyway, my wife drove it, and she said she really liked it. It reminds me a whole lot of the 75 C10 truck I have, Sky. Of course, this one sets up higher. Sky is I think 5.7 drop with a C notch, and this one is 4.6. But it's got the same wheels, everything on it, just like Sky. But it's amazing when I'm looking at this. I've seen Sky a lot, maybe y'all have too in videos, but it's amazing how much an inch or so makes in the height, you know, the difference it makes the look on the truck's what I'm trying to say. So there's a lot of things I'd like to do to this truck. I'm just waiting for warmer weather, excuse me. And I've got to clean out all this trash and stuff, and I don't know how I'm going to do all this. I'll have to do something. I've never heard of this cigarettes. Can y'all see that? Well, maybe if I walked over here. Never heard of that. Of course, we don't smoke or nothing, so I mean, that's understandable, but I've just never heard of that one before. But anyway, just thought I'd tell you, I promised you the next video I'd tell you the story how this truck got its name. I normally like to let my YouTube subscribers pick out a name for the truck, but this one already had one forever. As soon as I said the name Billy James, everybody knew who that guy was. And you know, the story behind this truck. I don't know how long, like I said, when I got the truck, the motor and transmission was gone, and you'll see the videos of it. It looked pretty bad. And I guess he pulled it out and put the motor and transmission in something else that was in it. I don't know. I've never met him. So anyway, just thought I'd tell you a little bit about this truck. I'm going to get some something and lube up these hood hinges, because that's not good. That's what always bows them up, or cracks them where they're kind of bowed. This one's already bowed a little, but hey, it's okay. I'm trying to figure out which direction I want to go with it. I don't know. I could just kind of leave it kind of like it is, I guess. I mean, of course, I want to wash it and clean it up. I'm kind of a clean person, pretty much, but, you know, I don't want to. Remember, it's Billy James, the outlaw truck. I don't know about all this stuff here. I guess I need to get them, what is that, Barnacles, or I don't know. It's just been sitting for a very long time. I'll show you the top. I can't see it. But it's got some, I'm glad it's brought back to life. Once again, I got another one of these trucks that I'm upside down in. It's easy to get upside down in a truck, especially if you're like me and you don't know how to do too much. I'm not a mechanic. You know, I can't tear a motor down. I don't know. I can tear one up, but as far as putting it back together, that's out. So I just rely on friends to help me out, and I got some good friends. Big old shout out once again to GM Tim 38 and my friend Charlie and Tim Dixon and Corey at Gas X Chop Shop. GM Tim 38 is on YouTube, so be sure to check him out. And Tim and Corey are on, or Tim Dixon is on Facebook, Gas X Chop Shop, AXE Zax. Hang on, I was going to check something out. Okay, guys, I just had to go in the house and get some WD-40. That stuff bugs me about hood hinges. If you ever had a square body, you'll know what I'm talking about. You got to keep these hinges lubed up real good. I'm sorry, I probably wouldn't even shown you what I was doing. Not that it's anything that you don't already know. If you ever have a square body truck, especially round headlight trucks, it seems they're worse. When you shut the hood, always push back and down. Push back toward the windshield and down. Otherwise, if you have a good hood, you're liable to bow it up real quick. So that's my advice to you if you have one. I don't know if I told you this or not, but they had his Barrett Jackson, I think. They had or Mecum Auctions, might have been Mecum Auctions. And I was, my buddy sent me a little video of the lady that, yeah, it must have been Mecum Auctions. And she was, you know, when you watch Mecum Auctions, that lady always, you know, opens the hood, throws that little black stobber thing, whatever, keeps the hood from latching, I guess, down. And when she went to shut the hood, is a square body, round headlight. And she went to shut the hood, and I'll get it out here in a second. She's got a bad habit of grabbing the hood right here, and she'll start shutting it. And you know, that's not the right place to put your hand. I mean, you should have it here in the center of the hood. I'm going to try to get this to go down a little bit and lube up just a little. Oh yeah, gosh, that's much better. Much better. Anyway, the green truck that was going through Mecum Auctions, I don't know how much that truck was bringing, but it bowed that hood. I mean, great big. And if I'd have owned that truck, I don't know what I would have done. Because, I mean, it was a perfect truck. Paint job and all. I mean, it was awesome truck. Kind of looked like that one Gas Monkey. Kind of looked like that truck that they built. You know, that C10 that wound up getting wrecked. If you've ever watched Fast and Loud before. Anyway, it was that one. One like that, as nice as that one. Might have been it. I'm not sure, but anyway, it sure did bow that hood. And you can see where somebody, that might be good for a flat tire, huh? Somebody has already braced this hood. That's what a lot of people do, or they weld a piece of, you know, metal to the hood so it won't bend. Both sides are done that way, which is a very good idea. Very good idea. Anyway, hold on a minute. Okay, I was moving that hood up and down, trying to get that WD-40 to get up in those little crevices and stuff so the hood would shut easy. Oh man, it shuts so good now. Anyway, I was going to show you this real quick. My wife and I, when we bought this truck, we got the emblems off of it that go on the fender, and we painted them, and I got a video of that. This is, I mean, I can't afford new emblems, so we cleaned them up best we could, found some colors that we thought was pretty close to the original, and I've been waiting for this truck to come home to see if the emblems what they would look like on here, because I'm not going to press it in because I'm not ready to put them on yet. But see, the Cheyenne part is white, and of course that's supposed to be kind of a goldish color. But I was wanting to see what it would kind of look like. Doesn't look too bad, does it? I mean, it didn't have no paint at all before. And I'm real proud of that. We've had these for probably a year and a half, waiting for the truck to be done. So I'm real proud of it. And like I said, I got a video on us working on this. Just go back through my video history. I have a lot of videos. I'm gonna leave that there. And I don't know if the studs are the same, because this side over here, if you'll remember from the last video, was yeah, they are. This side, I'm sorry, this side says Bonanza. I thought that was so cool, but anyway, I was just wanting to see what it looked like. See what it looks like with it on there. It don't look too bad. I was kind of thinking the Cheyenne, because it's white and the truck is white, might be too much white, but I guess it'll work out. It'll have to. So we'll just play it by ear and see how it goes. But I'm wanting to do a lot of cleaning on this truck, and I'm not for sure exactly what I'm going to do yet, so I'll put these on another time. And I don't really know how I'm going to put them on. Looks like somebody has used some double-sided tape once before, and that's an idea, isn't it? On the Bonanza part, of course, I got the nuts on here, but you just got to take the fender off in order to get them off. So it'll all come around. Anyway, once again, I'm sure I've talked too much and probably bored you to death, but I need to do some cleaning up on those letters. I didn't do that very well. Anyway, I think I have one of those little corner things too I need to put on. I always grab little things that's kind of hard to come by. I think I have an extra one. And by the way, yesterday my wife and I got out and I got an extra set of keys made. I don't know what I done with them. Oh, good thing, because I don't know what I done with them. Anyway, they work. I got ignition and door keys. So that way, in case I lose my... God, this is embarrassing. In case I lose my keys, I've got another set. They'll turn up. I've been in and out of the house so many times, I might have set them in the house. Who knows? Anyway, appreciate you watching the video. Oh my goodness, it's embarrassing. Hope y'all having a great day. God bless each and every one of y'all. Oh, I was trying to... That's WD-40. Checking under here for leaks. Don't really see a little spot there, but that's okay. Oh, I checked on my 1985 Chevy C10 truck, the truck with no name, and my friend that's working on the truck, because it had a transmission leak. I called him this morning and asked him how he's doing on it. He said he's got it in the shop now. He said he's just been really covered up and behind, so I said that's okay. So anyway, it'll be back home sometime soon, I'm hoping. So been praying for that. So y'all have a great day. God bless y'all. Thanks for watching the video and keeping up with Billy James here. Let me know what you think about it. I'm hoping it'll turn out to be a good truck, and you know, have a lot of fun days, maybe a few weeks of just playing with it. That's what I call playing with it. So okay, y'all have a great day. God bless y'all. See you later.